Okay, this tutorial explains the settings tab, which is accessible via this link here. And this is the first section you want to go to when you set up or start using SmartSend on Shopify. So the first section here will ask you for your VIP username and password. So make sure that's all correct so that the app can talk to your VIP account with SmartSend. If you don't have an account already, then just click on this link here and we can set you up with one. The next section is basically what occurs at checkout for the buyer. So if you want receipt of delivery to be included on all shipments, you would make that purple. If not, you would disable it like that. The same with transport assurance. If you want your goods covered by transport assurance against loss or damage in transit, you would either disable or enable that. We would highly recommend leaving this option as enabled, which is a town correction at checkout. It's just a bit of a strange situation within Shopify, and we can't check off postcodes to towns correctly. So by enabling this, it sets a fallback feature basically if someone enters in the wrong postcode and town combination for their address. So I would highly recommend leaving that on just to save yourself some drama. Now, shipping delay, that's where you may want to add an extra day to 3 days, however long you want, to the transit times that are displayed to the buyer at checkout. Now, that obviously allows you then to pick the goods, get them ready for dispatch and so on. So, if you add a day or two to that, that might be wise, but it's up to you. If you want to send, if you want to do same day dispatch, that's fine as well. You can leave that as 0. Now the fulfillment options, the location here, which appears in this section, is pulled directly from the general settings in Shopify. So whatever address you have set up as your store address there, even if you change it in general settings, it will be updated in the app instantly as well. So this is always up to date. So whenever you get quotes, it'll be from this location to make sure that the pricing is correct for your customers. That information also is pulled from there. Now, if you need, if you're sending heavy items that are over 30 kilos each in weight, you can enable a tail lift pickup at your address. So that would instantly include a tail lift service if any item is over 30 kilos. If obviously you've already got a forklift or a means of getting heavy items onto the pickup vehicle, then you can just leave that off. And this one, it enforces tail lift delivery to any residential addresses if items are over 30 kilos. Now, I would leave this as enabled because due to OH&S and workplace and even legal reasons with the carriers, if any items over 30 kilos, the drivers do not have to, and by law are not required to actually unload that item, and they also can't allow private individuals at the address to unload as well for legal reasons. So I would highly recommend leaving that as enabled, and that way any quotes that are returned to the buyer will include any tail lift delivery service and cost. The final section here is if you want an email sent to the receiver on fulfillment. So when you fulfill this with SmartSend, you can send the standard Shopify email, which will include the tracking link when you fulfill with this. You can obviously say, no, I don't want anything sent, or you can send the SmartSend email, which is it gives a highlight of the shipment and the tracking number and so on. So it's up to you which one you want to do there. And finally, just the pickup window as well. So what time the driver will turn up at your residence to pick up those goods. If you're happy to go ahead, then you just click on Save Settings, and that's all saved.